The kickoff here for Utah. Deep boot into the end zone off the field. Here the Falcons, 1st and 10. And the pitch to the outside. Jonathan Warzika across the 30 on that initial running play for the Falcons. Jefferson trying to maneuver back up, maybe gets a gain of 1
with Utah.
Here on 2nd and 9. Off play action. Jefferson puts it in the air, complete down the sideline. Mykal Hunter has it, lost the football. Utah covers.
Utah team has, and Mykal Hunter does a good job getting separation, but Brandon Burton doing a great.
Jordan Wynn on 1st down. He'll give it. This is Matt Asiata. State 2nd and 8 here for the Utes. And again, they'll give it to Asiata. Matt lumbering forward, close to 1st down. It is 3rd and less than a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. And again, Asiata, his one. And again, 4th consecutive run for number 4. Air Force turnover. Asiata. And they fake the reverse. What do they do here? They'll go back to him, and he'll deliver again, banging his way inside. 32 yards to this point. The ground game again. Asiata.
Eddie White versus Matt Asiata.
Wide in, senior from Las Vegas. They'll fake to him, throw to the outside, and they get it to Brooks in space. Jared Devontae Christopher did not make the trip due to a knee injury, but Utah still has plenty of weapons. Continue to churn up yards and clock. Give up the middle, wide, inside the 20, still on his feet, hustling down to the 16. And the give to wide. Runs have been directly ahead for Utah, and that trend continues. Wide up the middle, towards the goal line, down in the eye. Wide, straight ahead to the goal line, touchdown Utah. Cash in for the wide touchdown. After PAT College Sports Network continues here with the Falcons on offense. Jefferson keeps it. Okay, 2nd and 6. Jefferson. Well, the option play. Asher Clark has room to roam. Clark out to the 40-yard line. Averaging about 85 yards per game. 18 the entire game last week. 17 on that run alone. Now to the air and complete. That is what
they have to do to be able to keep this Utah defense off balance.
1st and 10 for the Falcons in Utah territory. Such a key factor went down.
Quite a bit below their average.
Jefferson keeps it here, takes it.
Leeway.
Falcons, 51% conversion rate on 3rd down. They'll get it. Nathan Walker, 2's replacement at fullback, inside. Scamper for the native of Colorado Springs, and Air Force all the move. Pitch to the outside, and Clark cuts it back. Gets inside the 15.
Being undefeated right out of the gate.
Won that game in overtime. Here trying to defend the option. Warzika cuts it and scores it for Air Force. On for the extra point. Kyle Whittingham in Utah getting burned by the onside kick of Air Force. The player that recovered, also the injured player on the play. Jamil Cooks trying to drive for a go-ahead score here in the 1st quarter at home against number 8 Utah. Pitch to the outside and Clark towards midfield.
The guy sooner than they wanted to at that position.
Jefferson gives on the inside. This is Clark, and he's able to play selection very similar for both squads, doing major damage with the ground game. To the outside.
Personal foul. Chop block. Office number 17.
1st and 25 here for Air Force. Jefferson keeps it himself, nowhere to go. Jefferson will take to the air. Down the middle, receivers open. It's complete. Joshua Freeman lost the football. Utah again for the 2nd time.
On a replay, it has to be indisputable evidence. That ball is out.
After further review. The ruling on the field has been changed, reversed. The ball will be Utah's ball, 1st and 10.
Things set up offensively for Utah. He'll throw from near his own goal line. Fires it out, almost intercepted, and that was wanted to make a difference, and boy, would love to have that one back. Utah Utah will go on the ground. Not much there for Win. Up the middle. This high hanger to get Utah out of the tough field position.
Offense.
Penalty of the game so far on Utah. Selwood with plenty of time and not a good kick. Takes a Utah hop, but only gets out to the 38. And this big-time drive opportunity here for the Falcons. He'll throw again. They launch it. Halderman lays out. What a reception. And it. Senior from Katy, Texas. Can't hang on. And then
Bodies in there.
Warzika. They set up the reverse. Hunter. Jefferson with a big block. Hunter. First down for Air Force. 21-yard pickup on 3rd and 11. Extends the drive. Option pitch to Asher. Cuts it back inside the 10. Lowers his head. But 2nd and 4. Up the middle. Give to the 3rd down. They could still get a first down inside the 5, but not field goal attempt here for Soderberg. 4 of 8 on the case, Brooke. And another squib kick here by Air Force. Again, trying to take it out of the hands of that talented Utah return game. It's from the Falcons here. 1st and 10 from the Utah 36. Asiata did so much damage in that initial scoring drop. 2nd and 6, Win. Gets it out to Brooks. What they want to do and have him run after the catch with 30+. And they want to continue feeding 85. Down the middle. Complete in the seam for
Boyai is able to get behind the linebackers for the completion.
Utah hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Asiata gets it. Tucker them out a little bit and keep them on the field. To the outside. Another swing pass there. Brings number 8 Utah in a battle on the road against Air Force. 3rd down here for Win. Complete. But he's penned in. 4th downs in the Mountain West Conference. Win. Complete, first down. And the Utes trying to come back for the go-ahead score. They'll sling it outside again. And that's complete. Is for Air Force. They got to wonder who's going to get it. It's Asiata right now. Up the middle, inside the 5. Yeah. Asiata diving forward to the key 3rd down for Jefferson and Air Force. To the air, Hunter. Did he grab?
That play.
1st and 10 Air Force trying to get into Utah territory. Jefferson does. Of the triple option offense now in his 3rd year running. He'll throw on 2nd down. To the outside, complete. And 2. Warzika in motion. They give to the fullback. And Walker not going to get there. 5% success rate on 4th downs this season. Pitch to the outside. Clark has the first down for Air Force. Inside the 40. Ball loose. And Utah recovers. Utah has it back. Under 2:30 left to go before halftime. This is wide. Try to go wide. 4 in the turnover game every game. They haven't been that at all this year, and they won't be tonight. Brooks on the outside.
Makes up for it for having the nose for the football.
3rd and 14. Win hasn't had to do a ton in the pass game tonight here. Dumping it off. Brooks. What a cutback. To the 45. Needs to get across midfield. Yards. This boot. Considerably better. Boy, he turned that thing over, hit it too well. In a
game.
Now the kneel down here for Air. Remember, deferred after winning the coin toss to get the ball in the 2nd half, so they'll take it here. Shaky Smithson from his own 19 looking to reverse the field. And come up with in their initial chance with a football to start the 2nd half. And they'll go up the middle. 119 on the ground against Air Force. 50+ in the 1st half. Now into this.
That 23-yarder, they have to stretch the field.
Keep it on the ground, showing a little misdirection. Again, with an 8 of 11 ratio in this game, should be among the nation's leaders. Asiata continues to do damage on the ground between the Utes and Falcons, decided by 10 points or less. It's that way right now. In the air. Intercepted by Air Force. INTs last year, 19 by the secondary. Jefferson now on the offense. He'll keep it on the option. Cut it. 2nd and 2. Fullback play. Nothing doing. Certainly does. Both these teams done a good job of moving personnel to different positions and having success with those guys. Here, Clark on the... But they'll quick kick as they've done a bunch in recent weeks with Jefferson, who's done a bang-up job, averaging over 40 teams with great numbers statistically and perfect records so far in the win-loss. And Utah trying to operate from inside its own 20. Wide again. Second effort surging forward.
They're playing great tonight, recovering well.
3rd and 3. Up the middle, that's wide, squeezing through. Utah keeping it on the ground.
And they get themselves out of the position, and Eddie White just hits it to the backside to move the chains.
Win out to Brooks. Gets 6th play of this possession. The other 2 drives, both been over 10 plays that led to touchdowns for the Utes. Asiata up the middle. A 5 of 8 so far on 3rd downs. This is 3rd and 5. Win plenty of time and completes it from the Utes' own 48. Win. He'll come near side, complete. And in 2nd and 6. Another workman-like drive for Asiata and the Utes, but for Jordan Wynn and the Utes. A lot of time, now rolls to the side, complete, has a man, shaky Smithson. Smithson been really taken out of the punt return game, but has all-purpose yards galore. To the end zone, touchdown Utah! They got behind the long ball to Matthews. Phillip.
Play and the team and that aspect of it plays pretty important. And how do we try to develop these kids?
You played back.
Harvard or MIT is all about that team atmosphere and the well-rounded person.
Thank you very
For Jefferson of the Falcons, trying to respond to that latest Utah touchdown. Time in the pocket, down the middle, tipped and picked off. 4th turnover of the game for Air Force. Blecken with...
To expect that Chaz Dimarath would have to get his hands on the ball a little bit more of a
position inside the Falcon 20. And Wynn looking to attack right away. Rolls out and just throws it away.
Effective, and they wanted to disrupt the timing, and they did on that last one.
Wynn will throw again into the flat. Brooks, little stutter step trying to cut inside. Gets it. Utah looking for its 4th touchdown of the game. Running play. Looking to extend that. It's a fake. Phillips up the middle. Got the first down to the 5-yard line. Will Weapon recovered his own onside kick a week ago and now converts on the fake. Wide, trying to make it pay off for Utah. Still chiming in 2 on the fake. Wide, up the middle, touchdown Utes. Come on and try to tack on the point after.
The 9 Air Force Falcons.
Now the Falcons have had success, move the ball 248 yards in the ground, but now they're listed as 2nd and 10. Option, and not much there for Hall. Here on the CBS College Sports Network. Jefferson off play action on 3rd down. Tipped, intercepted again. Utah trying to capitalize again off another turnover, and they'll go on the ground to spots here in the second half to help stretch the lead. Asiata inside.
Headed monster running back, let the old line take over.
3rd and 3. Asiata looks like he's going to bring 4th down so far in this game. Wynn will try to get it done to the air and can't. That's dropped by Asiata. Doesn't go in the books as a turnover. Kind of feels like one there for Utah. We'll see what the Falcons can do with it with possession. Jefferson up the middle. And Clark got away last week against TCU and now against another top 10 team. Trying to come through here from behind. That's Jefferson in the secondary. See ya. Touchdown Air Force. Soderberg in for the point after. She'll have the call coming up after this one. Utah back to the ground game.
Offense, number 72.
That's key. So it's 2nd and 19 for the Utes. Wynn will throw. Dumps it off. That's wide. Out to
Dead ball. Sideline interference. Offense. 5 yards from the end of the play. 3rd down.
does it. Win, blitz coming. He'll dump it off wide, can't hang on. And they had a game for Utah, but 2 in the last 3 plays helping neutralize the drive. The kick from Selwood. Reggie Rembert just let it bounce. Showdown, but Utah needs to take care of business and hang on here against Air Force. Jefferson, wide open man, down the sideline. Halderman, touchdown Air Force!
And the Falcons go to the play action pass. They've been doing such a good job. Just a complete blown cover at the conversion.
Jefferson running the option, cuts it back, stops short. Great pursuit.
Or to be able to pursue, stretch this out, and close on the football. As Greg
to Kyle Halderman, suddenly the ball game back on. 5-point edge now for Utah, and on the return.
They have to score here and come out with the victory.
And the crowd is reignited, and the defense beaten, stay in the BCS title picture. And the pass on second down, incomplete. Get out of the gun. Utah about 50% on third downs. Not this one, fumbled. Question is, did win games this year by blowout capacity, averaging about 35 points per victory. Only close game, the opener, lead the nation, but also in the air. Now Jefferson, pump fake, wants Halderman again. Same play that they got the touch. There's Chapman and Burton going to have to do something else. They're attacking the safeties and a linebacker to get Halderman open. Now Warzika, well, 3rd and 4 here for Air Force. Jefferson trying to keep it. And reined in. 0 of 1 on 4th down so far tonight. Very successful in the season. Shut down again here. Clark, drop for the loss. And 3 plays and out in the other 2 possessions. Squad trying to answer the call here and continue the comeback, but they need another stand defensively. Wide. It makes a...
Get this ball back for your offense.
Sean Asiata, brother of Matt, in there as a lead fullback, trying to help put in. Super efficient on the ground. 45th running play of the night for Utah, and it's wide. 4 wide. What a first down for the Utes. They'll go back to Eddie.
The clock out.
After 5 straight carries for wide, Matt Asiata back in, and he'll look at 5. Fake the give. They'll go to Asiata, stacked up by Air Force. 18 straight school record, and this one off the crossbar, no good. Need to hang on against the Falcons, who take control from inside their own 30. Jefferson hemmed in on one side, trying to come back and get some blocks, but he'll lose. He can come up with a stop. Falcons maybe then can kill the clock and get out of here with a W. On the ground, time's a factor too, approaching 2 minutes left to go. Pitch on the option to Clark. Can he get the edge? Short of the first down.
0 for 2 so far tonight.
4th and 3 for the Falcons. They need it to extend the game. Jefferson looks like he's going to be stopped short. That ended the game, and here on 4th and short in the 4th quarter, the Falcons can't convert. Utah has it. The point differential between the teams, it's less than 30 all time now in almost 30 games between the on 3rd and 7. They get the first, it's over. Wide, can't get there. 4th down. Just a little boot. Utah down there. They down it at the 1. Executed. 99 yards for Air Force to the potential tie with another 20 seconds left. They'll take it on. Warzika.
Thing in front of you, don't get beat deep if you're Utah.
They won't clock it. They'll play with it. Jefferson, Halderman. Maybe Utah thought they owned 35. Air Force needs to get to the end zone. Jefferson, tripped down. And Utah makes it stand up.